Alright, so I'm reviewing the Hollyland Lark C1 lapel microphone 2-in-1 kit. You have the plug for your phone or iPad. I'm recording this on, I believe, a 2017 iPad. It's not the latest one, but you'll notice this is the lightning port connector. So up until very recently, I don't know, I'm mostly an Android user, but I do have the iPad I like. And this is a nice kit. Like, I've reviewed a couple of these like mini lapel microphones that were like $20–40. This is a legit lapel microphone. Right now I'm recording directly to the iPad. Nothing's connected. I'm going to stop this and connect it to the lapel mics for like displaying of the sound quality. You'll see that the actual microphone is this little spot here. It also blue flashing LED means it's trying to connect. It won't connect because this is not plugged into anything. And then once it's connected, it's solid blue. You press this one button on here quickly and it turns green, and that's the noise reduction. So unlike a lot of the cheaper models, this has an option for noise reduction, which is really nice because like you get two microphones for $250 is real good. I mean, you'll see the difference in audio quality. It's not $1,000 microphone, but it's nice to even just have the noise reduction as an option, because some of the other ones, like most of the other ones, have built-in noise reductions all the time, which you don't want, because the noise reduction is nice when you need it, but it does reduce the quality. It makes you sound a little bit more like a robot. So it's nice that if you're in a quiet room, you don't need to turn it on. The other thing, you can see this is the case it comes with, and this is a charging case. And in the case, there's a couple of accessories, which are these sound pop filters / wind filters, and they're just like a soft rubber filter. You should only put them one way. So there's like a little groove for the microphone in here, but yeah, they're easy to pop on and off. Oh, actually, I think it's the other way around. Yeah, okay. Alright, so it's the other way around. The little groove is for the clip in the back. My bad. I thought it was for the microphone, but it's not. Covers it up, apparently. Alright, so yeah, so there's the pop filter on there, and then you just clip it on. I'm going to try a different position. I'm going to try it without the noise reduction to start with, and at different distances. And then I'm going to get a fan in here to blow wind directly at me to really simulate, like, windy kind of thing. Because the noise reduction works well for like constant background noises. Maybe I'll just kind of like scooch close to my computer too, because that's kind of like a droning noise as well, just to see how well the noise reduction works. Alright, so now I have the lapel mic on, and you'll notice the difference. And it's just like kind of on my sleeve here. And I should be able to walk pretty far away, and it should be fine. I'm in my bathroom right now, and there's a fan. I don't know if you can hear that. So now I pushed the button once, and it turned green. So the bathroom fan was on, and you should have noticed the difference. I'm going to listen to it to make sure, and I'm going to review kind of based on this little part. All right, so I listened back to it, and obviously you really noticed it. It's great. It's better than the iPad's built-in mic, obviously, even at close distance. There was less echo because it's, focused right here. But you also noticed, like obviously when I walked away, you could still hear. So great for interview because you get two of these. The wind filter is pretty good, as you heard even with the fan. And you heard, like, obviously it was very good at removing the noise of the fan, but you could also definitely tell that the noise reduction was on when it was on. It, like, I sounded more like a robot. Not that I have a great vocal range, but like, you definitely don't want to use the noise reduction unless you want to use the noise reduction, because it doesn't sound as good, but obviously it sounded a lot better when I had it on and I was in the bathroom and you could hear the fan. So I really like this set. The other thing too, like I said, like usually the case that comes with is kind of crappy. This has both a really good charging case. There's a lot of these, like the cheap ones, don't come with the actual charging case. And there's just 3 slots in there. The other thing to note is that the connector on there is pass-through charger. So right now I have it plugged in. I obviously I can't show it to you, but it's plugged in. And as opposed to the cheaper one, the pass-through charging is lightning. So you can use your regular lightning cable for your phone or your iPad that you have to charge it. And the case is not lightning, it is USB-C, but it does come with a little USB-C cable. Where is it? I put it on the table and now we can't see. Oh, I think that's what fell earlier. Yeah, right here. So it's not super long, but it's fine. And obviously, because this is only going to charge this little charge case here, it's fine. Like, it doesn't need to be lightning to just recharge a case that's just charging. It doesn't have any function. And it does come with a little cable. The container, like the felt travel bag, also does have a nice little mesh bag. You do get a little instruction booklet. It's tiny. I have bad eyes. I had to take pictures and enlarge them to read it. But it's simple to, there's not that much to this. You don't need to be a tech wizard to learn it. I'm really impressed with the quality. And I really like, the big thing on this is like the ability to turn on and off the noise reduction. There you go. Because you sound less like a robot when it's off, but then if there's a lot of noise around you, if you're like doing an interview in a noisy room or something like that, or at a mall, or I don't know, then it's great to have on. It's a good option. And this, like a lot of these things too, like the cheaper ones do not come with a charging case. So this means that if you say like, oh, maybe I don't want to, maybe I'm just going to be using it for myself. But the thing is, this case will keep one of them charged if you're only using one, while the other one you're using, and then you can literally, when you see, it'll start flashing red after a couple hours when you're running out of batteries. And when you see it's flashing red, it also displays the status directly on the iPad, like on the plug into the iPad. So even if you're not seeing this, if you're looking at the iPad, at the iPhone, and at the plug, you'll see, oh man, it's red. That means I need to switch. And you can switch live, like you can take the second one off, out, you can turn it on, and they'll both be on for a second, turn the other one off, put it in the charging case, plop that one on, and like, you don't even need to, it'll be distracting, but it's a much quicker change than if you need to like stop a shot and go like find actually plug the old microphone in and set up the second one. Yeah, no, you can definitely hear it here if you think this is a good quality and you have the first bass line like I definitely think this is worth the money. And the build quality feels like a $250 mic. It doesn't feel like the ones that are like the $40 and $20 ones that you can get on Amazon are, I mean, they're functional, but um, if you want any sort of like semi-professional, easy to do the audio editing interview, I definitely recommend the Hollyland Lark C1. And even it has some nice touches like the felt carrying case with kind of a loop attachment, real nice.
Un, deux. 1, 2, pap, 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 pap. 1, 2, 1, 2, pap, 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 pap. Ceci est un test. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Bah voilà, super.
Bueno, aquí estamos. Vamos con María Sofía Aguilar. Hola, tía.
Hola.
Estamos haciendo una prueba de video. A ver hasta dónde alcanzan los micrófonos. A ver si están funcionando o no están funcionando. ¿Verdad?
Sí.
¿A quién le está mandando saludos? ¿A quién? Saludes a su mamá, doña Ángela. Diga. Saludos a mi mamá.
Saludos a mi mamá.
Sí. Aquí vamos con María Sofía. Estamos probando unos micrófonos con María Sofía Aguilar. Diga. Saludos, diga.
Saludos.
Saludos a mi mamá, doña Ángela.
Saludos a mi mamá, doña Ángela.
Saludos al bebesote, diga.
Saludos al bebesote.
Vamos a probar. Hasta dónde llega. Son 200 metros, creo que vamos a alcanzar 100 metros. Vamos a ir a... Es pelecha. No lo van a robar. Andamos probando el sonido. Vamos a ir hasta este poste, vamos a llegar. Diga, saludes.
Saludos.
Saludos a todos.
Saludos a todos.
Tu mamá, doña Ángela.
A mi mamá, doña Ángela.
Saludos a todos. La mamá, doña Ángela. Ahora desde acá. Estamos largos, ¿va? ¿Qué piensa usted, muchacha?
Estamos largos.
Estamos largos, ¿va? ¿Ah? Estamos probando el sonido con María Sofía Aguilar. Saludos.
Saludos.
Está rico el sol.
Talicos.
Está rico el sol. Llegamos de vuelta con María Sofía Aguilar. Vamos de vuelta para la casa. Probando el sonido. Probando los micrófonos que acabamos de comprar. A ver si... A ver si ¿qué?
Funcionan.
Si funcionan. A ver si funcionan. Es lo que andamos haciendo ahorita con María Sofía Aguilar. Ya se fue el sol, muchacha. ¿Qué estaba comiendo ahorita?
Panqueques con Nutella.
Con Nutella. ¿Quién hizo los panqueques con Nutella?
Mi mamá, doña Ángela.
Su mamá, doña Ángela. ¿Y usted quiere mucho a su mamá, doña Ángela?
Sí.
¿Hasta dónde la quiere?
Estación de las Estrellas.
Ah, bueno. Aquí vamos con María Sofía Aguilar de vuelta a la casa. Vamos de probar estos micrófonos. No corra, señora. Basta. No le voy a tocar nada. No le toque nada. Ay. A ver.
Okay, so this is the review of Lark C1 microphone for the phone. So I put it here. This is the 13 Pro Max. As you can see, the packaging is so small. This is the charging case that looks pretty cool. You can pack it in your camera bag anytime. And inside what you have, let's turn this off. Inside what you have is magnetic, first of all. So it's one transmitter and two receivers. Both receivers, they don't have the muffle, so they don't need it because they have the noise canceling button right here. So how this goes is this little thing goes into the phone and it connects in a second, and I'll showcase that later. This one goes on the person, and honestly, if you click this button on the side, it turns on the noise cancelling mode, which we'll try later. So stay tuned for that. So I just wanted to show how small and delicate they are. Extremely powerful. It says 32 hours with the charging, and I've used it for like about 8 hours, and it's pretty cool. So let's go outside and test them out. So here is how it looks when you connect it to the phone. So it doesn't stick out too much, and it automatically connects as soon as you remove it from the charging case, so you don't have to touch any buttons, nothing. You just place it on the subject and that's it, and it automatically connects, and that's about it. You'll see these two lights. The one that doesn't blink, that means it's connected. The one that blinks means it's not connected, which is this one. Okay, so right now I'm about 2 feet from the phone. I have the microphone here. Follow me. Let's see if we walk. So this is a normal mode. I have it literally right here. And then now I'm gonna turn on the noise reduction mode, and I don't know if you guys hear me differently, but it should help. and it's pretty windy here. So I don't know if you guys hear any difference. I love that it's very small. You can just connect it, plug and play, ready to go. And for the price, honestly, for 2 people, you can mic, do interviews, do whatever. It's a great purchase.
Bueno, gente, la verdad es que quería hacer esta prueba de sonido porque vi que en Amazon había muy pocas reseñas donde se probaba el audio y no me quedaba mucho por convencer si estaba muy bien o si le faltaba algo. También si el móvil interfería o no. Bueno, para casos prácticos estoy grabando con un iPhone 15 Pro Max. Ahora mismo con el audio del teléfono quiero saber si hay alguna mejora o si no. La verdad es que el teléfono está a unos 10 centímetros de mi boca, así que supongo que tendrá un buen sonido. Y bueno, esta es la calidad de sonido con el micrófono colocado a unos 10 centímetros de mi boca, puesto en la camisa como normalmente se usaría. Tengo la ventana abierta con todo el ruido del exterior. Espero que haya algún cambio y ahora haré la prueba con la cancelación de ruido. Ahora tengo la cancelación de ruido activada. Espero que haya alguna diferencia entre lo que se escuchaba anteriormente y lo que se escucha ahora. Y pues creo que esto sería todo. No hay nada más que decir. Solo quería hacer esta prueba porque encontré muy pocas en las reseñas de Amazon y espero que esto le sirva a alguien para decantarse por este micrófono, ya que es una buena alternativa al micrófono de Rode.
FBI。细节3，复联4里，美队归还无线宝石之前，对冬兵说：“在我回来之前，别做傻事。”冬兵则回应道：“你把傻气都带走了。”这段对话是还原了美队1里即将入伍的冬兵和美队之间的对话。
See, because no sound play, right? The sound is going to play here. It's become a hairpiece, wireless microphone. So then any videos that you play will be no sound. So when you record a video and you're trying to play back, you have to take it out. You have to unplug it, so which is a hassle.
为什么只有1400万分？
Alright, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to leave my phone in one room and I'm going to go in the other room and I'm going to keep talking with the door shut. Alright, so these are the Hollyland Lark C1 microphones. I think they sound pretty good. I do have the active noise canceling on. I got it set to weak. I don't have the dead cat on there, but I'm inside, so I'm walking into a fan right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but you tell me what you think.
Freezing cold.
Are you going to do the next challenge with me?
Absolutely not.
Yo te sigo. Pero, ¿sabes? Pueden hacer más por ti y por el planeta.